Hey everyone, and welcome to another All About RVs video tour. Today I'm here checking out the brand new 2026 No Boundaries 20.3 travel trailer built by Forestriver RV. We're going to take a few minutes here and walk you through the inside and outside of this bunkhouse trailer and really kind of show you what this RV is all about. We'll be right back on the inside. All right, we are now up inside the new 2026 No Boundaries 20.3 travel trailer by Forestriver RV here. This is a really popular bunkhouse travel trailer by the No Boundaries product here. Let's start back here in the back and we'll kind of work our way forward for you. So back here in the corner, you are going to have your bunk area. There is a metal ladder that can be used to get up into this bunk. You have USB charger ports and a window back here that does open. Just down below, you're going to have another window that'll open. You have USB charger ports here also. And then you have this little bike door thing back here, luggage door, because this bunk will actually flip up. And it latches right back there. There's a little latch back there. But that will actually flip up and give you a little bit more room to like maybe put a kid's bike or something in here. Maybe, you know, if you got a shorter kayak or something, you might be able to feed through here too. Not sure what you want to do with it, but you got plenty of room here to kind of do something with it. Back here in this corner, you have your bathroom area right here. So just kind of looking up top, we got a large turbo exhaust fan. Couple little towel hook holders there, skylight up above, ABS tub surround, pull across vinyl door, but basically a step-in shower. It's probably, I'd say maybe 4 or 5 inches deep on the pan there. So if you did have a small baby or something and needed to give them a bath to clean them up, you could probably do so, but it's really meant to be a shower. Porcelain foot flush toilet. On the side down here, you're going to have your on-demand water heater controls. You have your 12-volt heated holding tank controls, your monitor panel for your tanks and everything, water pump switch. But a nice size little bathroom area here for a smaller RV here, coming in at under or close to 26 feet long. And you also have a lock on the bathroom door. So when you go in there, you can actually lock your door. Now you will have a electric box with some breakers and fuses down there. You're going to have your propane leak detector. There's a heat duct coming out under there also. You have the 12-volt refrigerator here, so you're going to have your freezer on the top. It's got a little button here on the side where you can open that up. Same thing down here for your refrigerator section. And then the controls for the temperature and on-off is right up here. That fridge is about 10.7 cubic foot or something like that. Pretty decent size refrigerator. The color of the cabinetry, while it did stay green, it went to a different shade of green this year for 2026. So a little bit different looking than last year's version. You'll have a nice large pantry area here. And then down below right there you have the dustpan vac. And it has a hose that comes with it. You'll notice the soft close hinges on the doors there. You have solar charge controller right here, 30 amp. Digital thermostat for the propane furnace and your AC system. Over here you will have a decent amount of storage down below your 3-burner gas stovetop up here. Has the flip up and down glass lid right there. Then you have an undermount sink here with the little cup washer and a different shower head, or a sink head, shower head. Don't shower out here, that'd be bad. Different little sink setup there than what last year's was. So that part has definitely changed along with these cabinet colors. Back there behind the flip up glass lid is a cutting board. You're gonna have the Furrion microwave, hood range light and fan by Greystone. There's a pop-up electric outlet with USB charger port and a wireless charge pad on there also. Window there will open. You'll have a 12-volt powered smart TV. It's 32-inch 12-volt powered TV. Shameless plug, got the All About RVs YouTube channel. My channel up right there. It's All About RVs, one word. See what that kind of looks like. Currently sitting at a little over 67,000 subscribers. If you're interested in keeping up with more of my videos, please remember to subscribe. And if you don't mind, please remember to smash that like button. Help out the channel. Your counter here, all one level. Got a couple little bar stools right there. Heat duct coming out from under there as well. On the side over here, you have a Bluetooth connector for the indoor-outdoor speakers. Got little keychain holders here, bottle opener, some light switches, power awning button, light switches again, and the slide-out button, all located right there. Now, here at the end of the video, we'll actually come back in and close up the slide for you, show you what that all looks like. You have storage underneath of your dinette area there, so that basically just a couple little cabinet doors that open up. You are going to have this pretty cool tabletop. Now this tabletop, just to kind of give you an idea here, has a latch right here that allows it to slide back and forth away from the wall a couple inches. And then it has another latch right here that actually lets this drop down into bed mode. So they did this telescoping pole type of tabletop here, and it's actually a little more stable than the traditional pop in and out removable poles that you find in a lot of booth dinettes. They have done a water filtration system for this year, where last year they didn't have. They went to a different tire pressure monitoring system here versus what they've been using the last few years. So I don't know a whole lot about this one yet, so I'm going to have to check this out and find out a little more information to see if I actually like it or not compared to the old version. But it does honestly kind of look a lot like the old version. Windows in the slide there, one on each side does open, but the big one does not. Little globe light up there, and then you have pull down roller shades in here. Just kind of looking up at your ceiling right here. Again, a couple speakers down through here, AC ducts. You will have another roof vent up above your bed area. Smoke detector up there. Now down below here you can see there's a couple drawers. This little jackknife sofa here setup will actually flip down and allow for the Murphy bed to come down out of the wall. We'll do that here shortly. You're going to have storage on the left side with an electric outlet. A little bit of end table there. And same thing over on the right side over here. You'll have drawer and hanging closet on the right side and also on the left side too. Both of those windows there will open. All right, so let's set this down here and check out what this bed looks like real quick. So basically what we got to do is just flip this up. And then there's a latch right over here. This will flip down. And then the mattress just comes down also. You're going to have a light over here. And same thing over here on this side. But overall, it's real easy to do. Doesn't take much time to do it, as you've seen right there. There is a few shelves back here. You will also have that window, which will have a little pull-down blind on it also. But pretty cool little setup here for a smaller camper here. What do you guys think of the new look? Do you like the colors, the flooring change, you know, the woodworking change? I think it looks really nice, but that's just my opinion. Okay, let's head outside. I want to show you around the outside of the RV. We'll be right back on the outside. All right, we are now back on the outside of the brand new 2026 No Boundaries 20.3 travel trailer by Forestriver RV here. We're going to start here on the door side of the RV and work our way around for you. So first things up, you're going to have a tan and greenish fiberglass exterior with some vinyl graphics on it. You do have deep tint safety glass windows on the RV. You're going to have the deep tint safety glass entry exit door, which does have the window built in. It is Lippert thin shade ready, so there's an aftermarket shade you can get for that. You can have the large grab handle right there and the heavy duty More Ride entry exit step here as well. Comes down, touches the ground, adjustable feet, rated for 500 pounds. They put a little backlight behind the new Forestriver logo that's engraved in there as well. On the front side right there, you're going to have a pretty good size pass-through storage area. And you can see some of the aluminum tube framing up in there. Looking down below right here, you can see one of your heavy-duty scissor jacks. And panning back, you got the enclosed underbelly under there as well. You're going to have a couple speakers that are up high right there. You will have a traditional porch light up there, which is currently in clear mode, but you can flip it another direction and it will actually turn to amber mode. So you can kind of pick and choose. And then you're going to have the LED light strip also up there, built in close to the body of the RV for that big power awning with the manual override in the front arm head and adjustable arms for tilting. You will have a stove exhaust vent up there. You're going to have hot and cold outside utility shower down here, electric outlet out here, your Suburban on-demand water heater located right here, furnace exhausting out right here. You also have a new bracket and setup right here for the griddle system. So new bracket with the FR logo built in, a little bit different table than what they used last year also. And then there will be a mount where you could mount your griddle that was in the storage compartment in there. The little griddle would mount up right here and you got your gas line hook up there. So it's kind of nice. You could chill out here, do a little cooking under your awning and stuff. Then you're going to have another storage compartment area right here. There is a motion light in here, but a decent amount of extra storage. It just kind of goes right under that bunk area. Now the baggage doors do have the magnetic holders and the slam lock baggage feature. Now on the Nobo, you're going to have these kind of rugged off-road tires. This one was also ordered with the upgraded Beast Mode suspension package. So it actually lifts the RV up a few inches and it puts this really nice Curt suspension system on here. Let's take a few seconds here and watch the factory little video they did to better explain it than what I can do. Let's check it out.
Beast Mode suspension system featured on the 2023 No Boundaries product lineup. Offering our consumers a turnkey adventure unparalleled in the lightweight travel trailer segment. The Curt Beast Mode is going to take No Boundaries to that next performance level that you haven't seen yet. What makes it so special? Well, let's start with 5 inches of articulation on both the single and tandem axle setups. You've got an axle-less design that provides independent suspension going over smooth or rough terrain that both reduces rattles, reduces vibration, and increases the towability of the product. Now, the maintenance schedule on the Beast Mode suspension system mirrors that of exactly what you have towing down the road today, which is a never adjust braking system along with easy lube hubs, so it's virtually maintenance free. This will not only increase the length of life of the towable unit itself, but it will give you the peace of mind that you need to go farther off the street from street mode to beast mode like you never have before. Now, what sets this product apart are the nitrogen-filled gas struts along with racing-inspired coil spring design. Performance for No Boundaries has been the pinnacle of the product design. And again, we are laser focused on bringing you the most towable, most versatile product on the market. For more information about the CURT Beast Mode suspension system, check out forestriverinc.com/Nobo or contact your local No Boundaries dealer.
All right, pretty cool suspension system there, ain't it, guys? Again, drum brakes, aluminum wheels, tire pressure monitoring system, and that CURT Beast Mode optional suspension there. Very cool. Back here in the back, you can see there is another scissor jack. On the back of the RV, you're gonna have a traditional flat back fiberglass rear end here. And you have a 4-inch square tube bumper down here. You're gonna have a little 2-inch hitch receiver down here. That's meant for like a luggage rack or bike rack. It's not meant to tow anything with. You got your spare tire mounted on the back. Up in the top center right there, the RV is prepped for the Furion rear observation camera. A very nice camera system. Basically allows you to see what's going on behind you when you're driving down the road or backing into a campsite. You will have, again, the little luggage door back here. And this, again, went underneath the bunk, as you've seen when we were inside. And it does flip up. And there's a little latch that would latch right here to hold that up in the air. But that would flip up for you, basically allowing you to maybe put 1 or 2 small kid bikes in there or something like that. And then in the top right corner up there, you are prepped for the Lippert portable stow and go ladder. It's a very nice telescoping aluminum ladder system that telescopes up, hooks on, and it will allow you to climb up onto your roof to do your inspections of your seams and your seals and all the important stuff up there that need to be done to the roof. So let's take a second real quick and hop up here and check out the roof. All right, I just want to hop up here real quick and kind of show you what the roof of a Nobo 20.3 might look like for you with the Beast Mode suspension ordered on it, the Beast Mode package, I guess you'd say. Starting up here in the front, you are going to have your Winegard Air 360 TV antenna right there. You got a roof vent. When you do that Beast Mode package, it comes with a second 200-watt solar panel. So one standard, second part of the package. You're gonna have your air conditioner there, plumbing stack vent, skylight roof vent with the Maxxair cover over it right there too, which is kind of nice right over the bathroom. But really the whole point of kind of getting up here was just to kind of remind you and show you there's a lot of stuff on the roof of your RV. It's very, very important for you to get up here from time to time, do your inspections and check your seams and seals and everything. All right, back down here on the ground again, just real important, make sure you keep up with your maintenance. So down here in the lower corner, you can see, again, rear stabilizer jack back here, hot and cold, low point water drains, and you have your gray and black tank dumping all done right here. Just above that, you're gonna have your black tank flush, where you would hook your hose to it and flood and rinse out your toilet tank when you're done using it. Very important, make sure that your gate valve is open when you actually hook up right there so you don't accidentally fill it up into the trailer. That would be bad. You're gonna have a detachable 30 amp electric cord back here, and then you have your cable inlet as well. Slide out on this is a 12 volt powered slide system. A very decent little system here. You push a button, it goes in and out. We'll show you here in a few minutes how that actually works. Very important to make sure that obviously nothing's in the way when you're running your slide out or in. But another thing that some people like to do is put slide out awning covers just to kind of help make sure their roof stays cleaner, so that a bunch of twigs or leaves or debris, whatever, might not fall on there, get drug in and damage your slide seals. So if you put a slide topper on it, check those out, talk with your salesperson, but they do help repel a lot of water, leaves, twigs, debris, that type of stuff, and shades the top of the room to kind of help keep them a little cooler. Now right here, you're gonna have your city water inlet, and you also have your gravity fill fresh water tank inlet as well. And then just down below right there is a drain for that fresh water tank. Right here, you are gonna have a water filtration system. You do have some motion lights in here as well. And you can see in the box there that 18-inch gas griddle by Suburban. Now, some important informational stuff right here. So for example, this is what we refer to as the production date sticker here. So basically it tells me this RV was built 5/19 of 25, model number 20.3 BM for beast mode. And you have basically a gross weight, this is the most you're allowed to load it up to, axle weight, hitch weight, everything combined, 7,173 pounds. That's the most they want you doing on this thing. Has two 3,500-pound axles, it says here. We are going to have a tire size right here of ST 235 75 R15 D range tire with a 65 PSI cold. Extremely important, keep up with that. And again, they give you that tire pressure monitoring system to help. Dry weight when it rolled off the assembly line with these options, 5,750 pounds with an exterior length of 26 feet 2 inches long. So just some real important informational stickers there to keep up with and remember your specs so you don't accidentally overload your RV. But what do you guys think of the outside look of this thing? Do you like the tan and greens and stuff? It's kind of a little, different compared to the traditional, almost boring white exterior of most RVs. Up here, you are gonna have your 3/4 fiberglass front shell with 3 amber LED lights on it that they're doing on the 20 series. Very nice. You got the windshield in the front. You'll have the lower diamond plate metal right here as well. Now you have a power tongue jack with the manual override, light built in, 2 5/16 hitch ball, heavy duty safety chains. You're gonna have the 7-way Bargman wiring plug. You got your breakaway cable also. You are going to have that little black box right there is the repeater for the tire pressure monitoring system. You got the little red box, which is a battery disconnect. You're gonna have room right here for 1, maybe 2 batteries, depending on the size of the battery. It comes with 0 batteries from the RV maker. However, it does come with at least 1 battery when you purchase from Couch's RV Nation. If you wanted a second one, talk with your salesperson about maybe adding one. You do have the little pet-friendly leash latch holder there. I currently have the safety chains attached to it. Kind of a good place for that. But what do you guys think again? Let's run back inside here and check it out all closed up. We'll be right back on the inside. All right, we're now back up inside the new 2026 No Boundaries 20.3 travel trailer here. And I just wanted to show you real quick what it looks like all closed up here. So when you are ready to close it up, you're gonna come right back in here to your slide button. And we're basically just gonna hit the button to bring it in and hit the button to take it out. Now it is very, very important when you're bringing your slide out room in or out to make sure nothing is in the way so you don't accidentally damage something. But again, 12-volt powered slide system, so as long as you got a good charged up battery, this thing should hopefully run in and out for you. If you plug into electricity, the converter in the RV kind of also helps take over the 12-volt system and run it in and out as well. When you do that beast mode package, you also get that inverter that does some of the items on the RV too. So kind of talk with your salesperson about that stuff, kind of learn a little more about it. But you can see here, when it's in, it is pretty close to this countertop area here. So a thin person might be able to squeeze through here. I'm not going to try to do it. With the tabletop being down, I could probably definitely step over and around to get back there if I needed to. So if you were stopping at a rest area, wanted to load something or grab something out of your fridge or maybe run in and use the bathroom, you might be able to squeeze in and out of there, but I would recommend just pushing the button to run the room back out. It's pretty quick and easy to do. So if I just run it out a few feet here, you know, or a foot or whatever, and then I can go back there, use the bathroom, load my fridge, get something out of my fridge, whatever I'm trying to do. And then just run it the rest of the way back in or out, depending on what you're trying to do. Obviously, if it's raining outside, you want to make sure it's either all the way in or all the way out. You do not want to let it halfway in, halfway out, as that would make it more prone to leakage because it needs to be in or out all the way to seal properly. But again, quick and easy, guys. What do you think? Let me know in the comments down below of the new 2026 No Boundaries 20.3 travel trailer here. Check them out at Couch's RV Nation. They're one of the largest internet discount dealers in the country and one of the largest No Boundaries dealers in the country as well. Check them out.